Hello everyone, welcome to the Haunted House. My name's Ghost. Welcome back to another episode of History with a Ghost. I'm very excited about this episode because this episode mentions a person which I kind of mentioned in my first History with a Ghost episode I did, which I don't recommend you watch. It's horrible compared to my newer stuff. But today we are talking about the Whitworth rifle, the first sniper rifle. The British government used the Enfield Pattern 1853 rifle musket for about 10 or more years. They used it from 1853 to 1867. They found issues with the musket pretty quickly during the Crimean War. Introducing Sir Joseph Whitworth. Joseph was a inventor, engineer, and philanthropist born in 1803. He created the British standard for screw threads and did a bunch of other cool stuff and interesting stuff, including what we're talking about today. Sometime between 1850 and 1854, Joseph would start working with cannons he made, a bunch of different cannons, which used hexagonal rifling, including the 12-pounder Whitworth cannon, which was my first episode of the series. Can't believe it's been over a year. Jesus Christ. Around 1854, the British government and the commander-in-chief of the armed forces at the time, Lord Harding, came up to Joseph and basically asked him, "Hey, can you improve the Enfield rifle for us?" Joseph took one look at the Enfield rifle and was like, "Nah, I'm gonna make you a new rifle because this gun is horrible." So he would go on to make the Whitworth rifle. One of the most notable things about the Whitworth rifle is its scope, which was invented by Colonel David Davidson. Because of the scope, the Whitworth rifle is considered the first sniper rifle. I should mention though, not every Whitworth rifle was outfitted with a scope, only a couple. In 1857 until 1859, the Whitworth was tested in trials against the Enfield, and it proved way more accurate than the Enfield, but the Whitworth had major issues with fouling. If you didn't see the Winchester video, fouling is the buildup of carbon and lead in the barrel of the gun, which can cause the gun to become less accurate, and it causes the gun to misfire or jam. Because of these issues, the British kept the Enfield and didn't adopt the Whitworth. Despite this, Joseph still saw potential with the Whitworth rifle, and in 1860 he would make the Whitworth Rifle Company. It lasted until 1865 when they merged with another company. While this company was running, they sold the rifle to the Confederate States of America. Yeah, Joseph was smart with technology, but when it came to politics, he wasn't the best, to put it lightly. So yeah, he sold a bunch to the Confederates, and they used them a lot, and they actually managed to kill a bunch of Union soldiers with them, including a bunch of Union officers, like John Sedgwick. One of the most interesting things to do with the Whitworth rifle was when Queen Victoria shot the rifle. She shot it at the annual meeting of the National Rifle Association in Wimbledon. When she shot it, she got a bullseye from 400 yards away, or 370 meters. She was very impressed with the rifle. Like, she loved it. you have no idea how good of a flex that is. To be able to say the Queen shot your gun and was impressed by it is a godly flex. I have no idea why or how you would decide to basically end the company and merge with another. They had great potential, but oh well. The Whitworth rifle is chambered in 451 caliber. It was a muzzle loaded, of course, but instead of it being a flintlock action, it was a caplock action. The hammer would hit the percussion cap, and the cap would explode, igniting the gunpowder in the rifle and sending the projectile forward. The rifling of the barrel was a one turn in 20 inches. It had a barrel length of 33 inches, though it could go up to 39 inches. It weighed 9 pounds. It had a max range of 800 yards or 1600 meters, and it had a max fire rate of 3 rounds a minute. And that's about everything about the Whitworth rifle. A very fun piece of history. Um, I find that amazing that Queen Victoria shot the thing that and got a bullseye. That's crazy, but yeah. If you like this video, please give it a like and a follow, and I'll see you next time. Bye.